careful while out and about, because people are becoming more unhinged, whether it's road rage or just like out, like in a store or something, or at least that's just been my perception. Like earlier today, I basically do Veho. We deliver packages, and I was, sometimes we go to areas we're unfamiliar with, and I was in an area that I was unfamiliar with, and I came to an intersection, and I thought it was a four-way stop sign intersection, but it wasn't. It was just it was like a stop sign for me and the opposite traffic of me, but the cross traffic, they didn't have a stop sign. I didn't know that though. So a car was coming and it slowed down, and so I thought, oh, okay, like I'm just going to turn right because I thought it was going to stop. I thought it was a stop sign, but it didn't. It's actually sped up as I'm making the right turn. And I realized, like, oh, they must feel like I cut them off. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't drive crazy or erratic. I just, went about as I was going. And this car followed me for 3 deliveries. Like, I was like, what in the world? Like, first I thought, hey, the first delivery, I thought maybe he was like living in that block, and that's just why we happen to be close to each other. The second time, but by the third time, it was like, oh no, he is following me, because like if I went into a street right here, he would go on this street and stop, and then spin around and park, and he would turn off all his lights and everything. Even though it was during the day, how a car is still on, like his car would be off, he would just be sitting in the front seat. It was an older man, and he thought like I didn't see him. I don't know. But after the third delivery, he did stop. I think he came to his senses, because I was about to call the police and say, I think someone is following me. But, I know what I know. I know what I felt. And y'all just gotta be careful, because people are leaving the house, looking for the person that, they could take their frustration out on, their anger out on, Times are hard. Then there's the usual stresses in life. But yeah, I was like, no, that's not me. And following me around. And I'm mad because I didn't even get like the actual car make and model. I can say it was an older guy. And he was black. He had a blue shirt on. But it wasn't like, like something I could actually give to the police. So yeah, like, just be careful out there. Be careful out there and be kind.